Hey, good afternoon, YouTube folks. This is Clay with Clay's AC and Auto Repair and Clay Motion here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and this is the Clay Way. If this video is helpful, please consider subscribing, clicking the notification, sharing my videos, sending me your nice comments, and giving me them big old thumbs up. If you want, when you find the spot of the video you're looking for, just keep on letting it play, and watch out for the C-rolls down at bottom. That's where we put in a bunch of useless information, but it's also fun to watch. So today we're doing more work on the 2008 Jeep Patriot. It has a 2.4 in it, and we're going to replace the motor mount that is located underneath here. And if you've watched my other videos about how to check for a bad motor mount, you can do that. It'll tell you if your motor mount's bad so you don't waste your money on one of these things. We're going to start first by taking out a couple 13mm bolts. Then we're going to quite simply unhook that line that's around there. Try to set these off and out of the way so we don't have to spill coolant or washer fluid all over the place. If you do end up taking out the coolant, make sure you catch it in a pan because animals love to lick this stuff up and it's very toxic for them. I generally just pull up on the motors because I can never seem to get the electrical connectors off. You are supposed to be able to push the electrical connector right there, squeezing it together and pulling up on the motor plug itself, but mine never seem to come up. We can now remove our 13mm bolt that holds that power steering pump on, and it'll allow us easier access to the rear bolt on our motor mount. At this point, we're going to take a floor jack with a block of wood, and we're going to stick that underneath the motor to support the motor while we have the motor mount out. Okay, you can remove your splash shield, but I don't think it's necessary. I'm just going to reach back up underneath here to where my drain plug hole is and feel where the smooth part of my oil pan is. There's really not that much pressure, and we're not going to lift this oil pan up. We're not trying to lift the engine per se. We're just trying to hold it stationary. So I know that right there should be a pretty good place, and I'm just going to give it enough there. If you want to be safe, I'm not telling you not to take off your... Using a 16mm socket here, here, and there, we're going to remove them 3 bolts. This bolt is a 17mm. The nut on the back side will hold itself and fall off when the bolt is removed. With the engine jacked up properly, we should be able to remove this. While we're removing this bolt, the engine should drop down about a 1/4 inch, maybe an inch. Removing one 13mm bolt and 3 16mm bolts that will allow our motor mount to come loose, and we'll be able to successfully remove it. And now it is out. Assembly procedure is reverse. Before reassembly, make sure you insert all your bolts. Just finger tight, just tighten them down each a couple times. And that will help you reassemble it quicker and easier without any fuss. Hopefully you folks enjoyed watching the video and you enjoyed the C-roll down at the bottom. God bless you. Remember, if anyone else can do it, you can do it too. That I promise you. Don't be the next to them, be the first to you. Consider subscribing, clicking the notification, sharing my videos, giving me the big thumbs up, sending me your comments, reaching out to me on Clay's AC and Auto Repair on the Facebook Messenger. I'll be happy to try to answer your automotive related questions.